Welcome to Talking Trash, and today we're out in Osage at the Osage transfer site. I'm here with Matt Dretsch.
Hi.
Hi. So, what's this that we're standing next to?
This is actually a 30-yard roll-off container, and it's currently is pretty much full of metal.
So, at our north transfer station, at the main transfer station, they collect it in big piles. Here we can't do that.
We can't.
Or we don't do that.
Well, we don't do that. Exactly right. What we do here is we'll collect it into this roll-off container. There's another one you see ahead of us that's got demolition in it. What we do is we collect it into this container, and there's a roll-off truck. Or else some people might know it by a hook truck or a cable truck, but it's like a flatbedded truck that will come, pick up this roll-off, put it on its back, bring it over to our main transfer station, and it'll be hooked and secured, obviously. And then the tailgate of this will open up, and they'll dump this onto our main pile there, where we use a track hoe and load it into trailers and send it off and for a commodity.
So we still go through it all and take out the hazardous products and things like that in there?
We primarily try to catch it before it even goes into here, but sometimes, you know, things happen. Then we have another opportunity to catch it once it gets dumped out before we ship it off. So it gets looked at twice, and hopefully 3 times by the customer who loads it up.
Yeah, right. So, and then the demolition, does that get looked at again, or does it just get dumped? And
the demolition, we do it pretty much the same way. The truck will come here. We'll call them when it's full. They'll bring it to our main transfer station in Detroit Lakes, and then they'll dump that out near our main demolition pile. It's called the separation table, or the working table. Dump it out. The fellas over there, they'll go through it with machinery to make sure it is actually demolition before we can compact it and bury it. So they go through it again also.
And okay, and then I also see in front of us that we have some recycling bins here. And so what kind of commodities do we take in there?
What we do is we take in the aluminum, the plastic, the mixed paper, the cardboard, and the metal. And then that goes into one of the county's front load trucks, they call it. So one of those trucks with the forks on it that dumps it in. And they bring that back to our recycling center in Detroit Lakes. And then that goes through again to make sure it's supposed to be what it is, baled up and sent off as a commodity and sold. Okay. So we do that. And that same truck, once it's emptied out, not to get ahead of you.
Nope, that was my next question.
once that gets emptied out, they sweep it out and clean it out, and they'll actually pick up the county's garbages. We have multiple different garbage containers through the county offices and buildings, and here. Then that same truck will pick up all of our garbage and bring it back to the transfer station in Detroit Lakes, and we'll put that onto semi-trucks and send that out. Okay. And then when they're done, they sweep out and clean out the truck again, so they don't want to get cross-contamination with good recycling. That's primarily the job of that truck, is for recycling, but we use it for a couple different things.
So if people live out in the Osage area or out on the east end of the county, come on in and visit us and see what we have here. And if you have some trash or some recyclables, bring them on in. Thanks.